In this video, I'm going to show you how to replace a steering rack bellows boot on a Honda CR-V, which is located behind the front wheel. After you raised and supported your vehicle safely, you have 5 lug nuts. These are 19mm lug nuts. You need to remove those. Take your wheel off, put it off to the side. Here's your outer tie rod. You have your jam nut, it's 24mm. You want to crack that loose. You have your cotter pin here. You need to remove that cotter pin. Our cotter pin broke, so you're going to have to drill that out. You can start by taking a tap. Try to flatten this end out. Once you've drilled out your cotter pin, you have a 19mm nut. You need to remove that. You can take a pair of pliers, clamp it on your inner tie rod, and you need to remove your outer tie rod. You're going to go to the left, but you're going to count those rotations. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12. So 12 rotations. You have to remember that number. So when you put this outer tie rod back on, you go 12 rotations in and tighten your jam nut. Now you take your jam nut off. That's a 24mm. Now you have your outside clip for your bellows boot. Squeeze those 2 tabs together, slide that off. Now you have to remove your inner clamp for your bellows boot, which is way in here. These are one-time clamp only. Take a hammer to the clip. Separate the clamp. Slide it off. Take your bellows boot, slide it out towards you and off. Put it off to the side. We cut the inner clamp off. You're just going to use a tie, a wire tie for that, but you're going to reuse your clamp for the outside. So what you want to do is slide that over. It'll sit in a little groove right there. Push your inner part on to the steering rack and put your tie on. Start it out here, slide it in. Cut your excess off. Now you put your outer clamp on. Before you put your jam nut on, you can just throw down a little bit of anti-seize on your threads. Install your jam nut. Now it's time to install your outer tie rod, which ours was 12 revolutions. Yours might be a different number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 11, 12. Snug up your jam nut and install the outer tie rod back into your knuckle. Take your outer tie rod and nut, which is a 19mm. Tighten that down at 40 foot-pounds. Bend your tabs off to the side. Now it's time to tighten your jam nut. You want to get that nice and snug. Now what you want to do is you want to install your wheel, take it for a road test, and make sure you get a front end alignment. Take your wheel, slide it over your lug nut studs. Install your lug nuts by hand. Give those a snug. After you lowered your vehicle and your tire is on the ground, you want to torque these lug nuts at 80 foot-pounds. You want to do that in a star pattern.
When only the best will do, demand TRQ. The only company that lets you view before you do. TRQ is committed to offering the highest quality aftermarket auto parts that are engineered for peace of mind. Thanks for using and viewing with TRQ.